Kanye. This is what the top feels like.
DJ Khaled.
This is Rihanna.
Childish Gambino.
You know you probably heard of me.
Talk time with Ashley Nicole.
Hey guys, talk time with Ashley Nicole. Only on WPMH Radio. We have a great. Did I say we had a great show tonight? Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. As you know, this is our song, Feed Me Now. We're going to listen to this, and then we're going to jump right into the show. I have Drea Singleton in the building. I have Charm with the Beats in the building, and Tutu Photography is on her way. So I will talk to you guys in a few. Just listen to Kanye, and I'll be back.
I'm in a speedboat, in my boat shoes. I swear my whole collection's so cruise. I might walk in Nobu with no shoes. He just walked in Nobu like it was Whole Foods. That nigga crazy, I told you. Immature asshole, insecure asshole. If you fall on the concrete, that's your ass fault. If you pass on the concrete, that's your ass fault. Get what you asked for, I swear that your ass know. She got a big booty, but she couldn't drop it ass no. So you take your lasso and rope up all the cash flow. When you getting money, they be out up on your ass, yo. When you getting money, cops don't let a nigga pass go. Straight to jail, yo. In a hellhole, right next to Lucifer. Tell him I said hello. I said if I'ma be there soon and tell him I said hell no. Yo, what you say when your people get out of jail, huh?
My niggas is home. I guess I got everything.
Let's go shopping, dog. Let's celebrate.
No matter how good
it is,
it don't ever be like girl. No women in the crowd screaming and it's loud. Doing things not allowed and I swear it's going down.
You know what it is.
I know one thing my mama will be proud. And you see me looking up, cause I know she's looking down right now.
You see me now, right now. You see me now, right now. You see me now, right now. You see me now, right now. Pour the champagne, let you watch show. Shorty got a man watch, wrist look colossal. I admit my first watch was a fossil. Now I'm in the Louvre, looking for fossils. Attention to detail is so uncaring. The whips on the spree weather so uncamry. Somebody need to put us on camera. The world of rollies and everyone family. Stay Jordan fresh, suits and Ferraris cute. Your shorty watch Barney's, we at the Barney's. End up at Marnie, Georgia. Service from Sergio Tacchini, Lamborghini, chain go off the vertigo. I know the flow just hit that L5 vertical. This the Christ shit, that shit was magic. 32, lyrically king, none of y'all murder, yeah. Cause y'all raps ain't got no vertebrae. I got style last June and she heard of me. I killed the fur last, Paris raised the murder rate. First of all, we all know the beats is like a mix between Fergie and Jesus. Imagine the direction of this immaculate conception. Every one of his majesty swim parties is pageantries. Cannonball off the diving board when I am bored. All my homies GDs, but I am Lord. Rap God, Greek mythology. And it's like too crazy to think logically. Here's something that you could use as an analogy. My life is like a child's illusions become reality.
I'm talking my phone, cause I don't wanna stop. I'm just going my zone, and I'ma make it hot till it's time to go. When it's time to go, where you trying to go? You better act like you can see me now.
Exactly.
Oh, you see me now, right now. You see me now, right now. You see me now,
Rosewood.
You see me now, right now.
You see me now, right now. I know you see me. I know you see me. I know you see me. It's like I'm 3D. I know you see me. I know you see me. I know you see me.
I know. It's today, there's precious in the world. In the world, that's the obvious. Damn, I look so sexy, and you look like a pile of shit. When I told my ex I love her, she went and married another and changed her whole name up. You know you go sloppy chick, be successful. That's what they told me. So everything I did, oh now I OD. They say good music like the new Miami Heat. Shit, comparing them to us, man, they gotta add Kobe. Holy, went from G-Shock in a Rollie, from the D-Cop in Beverly Hills. I'm Axel Foley, nah, baby boy, you Jody. In the party, they all know me. Yeah, I saw your ass in line, boy, you was looking like the old me. Presidential suit, my girls Michelle and Chanel. She gave me designer, she keep it all natural. I say it again, I'm chasing cheese, dodging rat traps, chasing pussy, you might end up with a cat stacks. Nasty trick, nasty chick. Ooh, you know I like that nasty shit. Got it made in every way, getting paid every every day. What Sean sound like? Yay protege? No, I sound like you're pro to me. I know Kanye, you jerk. How could you say that? How could you say that? He brought me and my mama around in his Maybach. What kind of jerk is that? What kind of jerks is y'all? Fuck it if he a jerk. I bet you jerk them all. Bet you take it off or chase him through the mall. We working twice as hard, so everything coming to us. Double drinks, double girls. We be getting paid like double two. Rep West Side on the W's. We lay shine, I lay it too. No, I do.
That's what it is.
Wait.
Black excellence, baby. This is the elite. Yeah. We the greatest in the world, baby. We the greatest in the world. Yeah. Lex Luger. No ID. Yeezy.
Hey guys. No, I always gotta start off saying hey guys. We are back. It's Tuesday. You guys, Tuesday is my favorite day because it's talk time with Ashley Nicole. Thank you guys again so much for the support, for talking to me about this. This beat right now is charm with the beats. I just love it. We got a great show for you guys tonight. Like I said, we have producer Charm with the Beats. We also have R&B artist himself, Drea Singleton, in the building. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. Plug in all your social media so they can go ahead and start scrolling through, seeing who y'all are.
You want to go first? Yes, sir. This is your boy, Drea Singleton, man. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good night tonight, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everything Drea Singleton is spelled the same. D-R-A-E Singleton, last name. Y'all can find me everywhere.
Same go for me, man. Charm with the Beats, Twitter, Instagram, all that. It's all the same.
It's all the same. Well, guys, what you guys do for Thanksgiving?
Eat.
How much did you eat, though?
A lot.
Like, how much did you? Now, this is how we know how successful your Thanksgiving was. What did you have for breakfast the day after Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I ate.
We need to know, what did you eat?
Uh-oh.
Hi, baby.
Uh-oh.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I ate. Thanksgiving was good, though. Hey, I did.
Well,
I love my.
That's something now with
good,
it.
though.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
that is Philip all day. What'd you do? I know you went out of town.
Yeah, I ate. I put a sleeping bag in the kitchen. I made sure all the kids were eating, all the old people ate, all of the young people ate, all the divorced people, separated people, baby's daddy's people, baby's mama's people, ex people.
You know
everybody ate, and then I went to town in the kitchen. I slept there for like 2 days.
What about the moonshine? Philip had some moonshine.
Oh, there was some apple cider moonshine.
He was slurring on the phone. I was like, you know what, I gotta go.
Baby.
Apple cider moonshine, and I'm a Sigma. Shout out to Sigma's Blue Fire, but the Alphas made it. I was like, this is some good stuff. I said, this is their contribution to the Greek society. Apple cider moonshine.
I cooked for Thanksgiving. I had my Thanksgiving kickback.
Did I call you?
You did. And that's why I said you had moonshine, because you were.
Oh yeah.
You were slurring. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. I had rum punch. I don't know how I came up with this rum punch. I had strawberry rum, and it was some kind of concoction.
Okay.
But it was gone within like 10 minutes. So yeah, it was a
by yourself?
No, I had a lot of people over.
I'm just making sure. I thought about that.
I had a lot of people over. It was really, really nice. The only problem that I had was I made so much food, and my kickback was after everybody went to their grandma's house and their cousin's house and all that. So by the time they got to my house, they was like, we don't really want to eat. So I had like macaroni and cheese for like 3 days.
At least you had it more than I, man.
Right.
I seen kids could walk in the kitchen, just grab macaroni and cheese. Like there's a whole refrigerator full of food. When I grew up,
that's all they want.
Yeah, I mean, when I grew up, if you're gonna get some food, you gotta eat it. You gotta eat. Get a plate of everything first. Then after that, then you get your favorites.
Right.
These little hoodlums, came in, had just macaroni and cheese, a whole meal of macaroni and cheese. I'm like, really? And then I see kids from the neighborhood sitting around the table eating macaroni and cheese.
Do we know y'all?
And I'm like, I don't know, like these little like Asian kids and white kids. And I'm like, did y'all even eat? I'm like, everybody was up in here. I was just like, y'all need to get out. Get out. So y'all ain't inviting none of us over to your house to eat food, so you can't eat none of this.
Yeah.
Do any of y'all know how to play spades?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I had a house full of people that did not know how to play spades. We were playing Uno.
Oh yeah.
And it was bad. It was bad because, you know, I don't know how y'all play here, but in Jersey we play it a different way. So like Elijah was there. So me and Elijah was playing one way, like we knew, but then everybody else didn't know our way. They were trying to play a different way. So you have in Jersey, they do, it's kind of, I don't know, whatever. So some people play where, let's say you have a blue 8. Some people could put down a blue 7, a blue 6, a blue 5, like put it in numerical order. Some people have it, you could put down doubles, triples, singles. Some people play where, like, if you have a draw 4, you could put a draw 2 down. You know, you can stack, basically. That's what we call it, stack. Then there's also another way that people play, like when you don't have the card that matches the card that's down, you pick it up until you get that color.
Oh, like
yeah. Well, everybody didn't play that way, so we was all playing by a different set of rules, and the one game lasted for like 45 minutes, and one girl had like 50 cards, no lie, because she kept plucking and plucking, and then she was like, "I quit."
Well, that's like playing that game, though. That's like playing dice. You got to set the rules at the beginning.
Well, I thought we did set the rules at the beginning, but apparently everybody still played differently. So
they was intoxicated.
I was just mad that nobody played spades. I had a whole.
And they play spades differently, so you know, typical rules. You know, board is 4 books.
No,
except for the way they play spades. Board is 5 books.
Yes.
So I'm just like,
what? See that? Taking the L.
So I'm like, if we don't run to Boston, you got to go 11 books. I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. But you know, I was like in Northeast Ohio with some apple cider moonshine. I don't remember calling you. So
you did. You called me because I texted you. I think I texted you and I said Happy Thanksgiving, or I might have called you. And then by the time you called me back, it was the middle of the party. I had already started drinking. Everybody was there. You were slurring. I was like, listen, you kind of blowing my slur. So I'm going to just call you later. Yep, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I didn't even let you say bye. I was like, yep, talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Just hung up.
Hey, I don't even remember phone calls. So, okay, cool. At least I called.
That's all that matters. That is all that matters. I don't know where Tutu is. I wanted her to come in here and take some pictures. Tutu was there.
Okay.
She was there chilling.
Was she one of the people that didn't know how to play Uno?
She was one of the people that didn't know how to play spades. She was also, I'm a vegetable. She's going to hear about this. She was also one of the people for Thanksgiving. I don't know if y'all do this. You know, when you're going to bring somebody to somebody's house, you got to let them know.
Yeah.
She didn't let me know. Oh. She just brought somebody and
like, was it a boo? Was it a boo?
Nah, it wasn't a boo. I would have been cool if it was a boo. That's understandable because that's understandable.
Okay.
But you can't just bring the homegirls. I don't know them.
She brought the home girls, like plural.
Yeah,
she brought one girl. I didn't know this girl.
That's rude, though.
Yeah, like I didn't know. I'm being me. I just overlooked it. I was like, all right, it's cool. It's cool.
So you're gonna talk about her live on the radio and Facebook
and
Instagram live. We're not.
Y'all know that's
we friends. We friends. We're not gonna do this privately. We can do this in front of everybody.
Exactly. We're gonna keep it 100 and we're gonna air everybody out the way we need to air them out.
We're gonna air it out on Trump. We're gonna air it out on Trump with the beats playing in the background. Drea Singleton in the building, and we can just air our grievances for America to see. I love y'all.
I just want to know why. Is it hot in here?
I was thinking myself. I was like, maybe I'm still doing the moonshine. I can say that.
It was 61 damn degrees today. My car said it was 64.
Yeah. It was. Well, that was the 3%.
And people got their Christmas tree up
with no snow. I ain't mad. I'm pretending like I live in Miami right now.
I don't do too many holidays. Only reason why I went for Thanksgiving is because, you know, it's family time and, you know what I mean, being around my family and stuff. But other than that, I don't even celebrate that.
Are you guys from here?
Christmas and that. Yeah.
Okay.
The same side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Cincy. Okay. I did Thanksgiving because of the food.
So now I'm the foreigner.
Yeah.
I'm the only foreigner.
Well, you've been here, what, 8 years?
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, you're a citizen.
I am not.
you're here. Yeah. 8 years.
I like to say if you went to any form of school, I didn't go to college here, I didn't go to high school, I didn't go to none of that.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes you from here.
Yeah, you jumped off the porch.
Yeah, I'm not from here. I'm not from here.
I'm fresh out of college. No. Then I came here.
I was born and raised in Columbus, man. Grand hospital.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a fiance here, but it didn't go too well, so that's all. I got stuck here after that. I was like, oh, damn, Columbus. That was all good, though. I love Columbus. What's up, Columbus?
We was just talking about Tutu, and she just
Tutu in the building.
Who you got with you that you ain't tell us?
Those moments.
No, I'm just playing. It's all love.
Wait, I do see somebody out there though.
I told you. I told you. So let's jump into some music real quick. Philip, I'm gonna let you go ahead and pick the poison for tonight. We're gonna get Tutu all set up. Jump into some music real quick.
All right.
Then we got some stuff to talk about. But we don't know what we're about to play. Hold on.
I'm gonna let you do your sign out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Talk time with Ashley Nicole. Only on WTMH Radio. Be right back, guys.
Miami, the Playboy's paradise. Pretty girls, fast cars. That's just a facade. The bridge separates South Beach from my Miami. The real Miami. The M.I.A. This is where we hustle.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
Who you suckers think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I keep them wide, I keep them long, I keep them fat, I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm in the distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo Noriega, the real Noriega. He owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player. We buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle. They still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch black, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 bodies, serving 100 lives.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
We never steal cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. I call the charge, whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff, still flipping them chickens. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching? Jose Canseco just snitching because he finished. I feed them steroids to strengthen up all my chickens. They flying over Pacifics to be specific. Triple C's, you know it's fat. We hold it sack. So they can go rap. You know, run and tell them that. More cars, more O's, more clothes, more.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
It's time to spin my thrills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them shit is standing still. Talk about me, cause these suckers scared to talk about me. Killers talking about me, it ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these killers around me, around me going down in Dade County. Don't talk no 22s, cost me 22. Started on her 22. Your mama super thin, she say she 22. She seen them 22. We in room 222. I touch work like I'm convertible bird. I got distribution, so I'm converting the work. In the M.I.A. yo, switch off, yeah yo. Yeah, yo.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
What up? We back. That was the Jersey in me. Again, I've been talking to my people on Facebook Live. If you guys want to see all angles, because my Mac right now, you guys can only see me, but if you want to see the full show, go to YouTube, WTMH Radio, and you should be able to see us live. Then if you guys missed the show, you can always click on it and watch that too. This is another Charm with the Beast. Did you hear that? It's crazy. Tutu's in the building.
Hey, what's up?
tired. Charm said he's turned up. He said he lit.
I stay lit though. That's like my soul.
Well, it's still holiday time. I'm still mad that it's 61 degrees outside, but
mad? What?
I'm mad. I don't like it. I don't like Ohio weather.
I'm in Miami right now, so I'm doing good.
He in Miami. I don't like it. I don't like it. When I'm ready to, my heat is on. It's hot as hell in my house.
Well, turn the damn heat off.
Well, I know now. I know now. Damn.
A couple of days.
Well, it's about to be the new year. Y'all have any resolutions? New year, new me. Everybody gonna post that. So, status.
Be a better me. That's all I look at it. Be a better me.
How? That's typical. I would think we all want to be better.
The things I used to do, don't do them no more. Do something else. Basically, I do stuff. I like to step out my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm made of. And it's like the first time I actually tried it, like it just, I don't know. It grew on me, and it's just now I'm comfortable outside my comfort zone. But then I try to flip back and forth. That makes sense.
As for me, I can't speak on new me or new this, new that, because a lot of people, they say they do a lot of talking than doing. You feel me? So I'm more of like do it in silence and then show people, what I gotta show. So, but anything, I would have to say new photography. I'll be doing more music videos and modeling.
She gonna do my music video, y'all. So get ready. Y'all ain't even know about me. Y'all about to find out.
Hey,
and not like no damn Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, Valentine's
Day. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, for me, I want to say more promo. Put more money towards promo. Put my music in front of more people. Everybody think that you can talk to somebody and somebody just gonna put your music in front of somebody, but you gotta pay to play. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So me putting a more bigger budget behind what I'm doing. Absolutely. So that's my New Year's resolution.
New year. My mind just went blank. I had something that I was about to ask you. My mind went completely blank.
This beat hard. She said she loved me.
Hey. Y'all gonna freestyle? Y'all gonna freestyle?
That all night.
Pass the mic, freestyle. I mean, we can.
I got these.
I think Tutu can go for it. Tutu looked like she was ready.
Y'all be surprised. You love choreography in this room. It's on up. You don't even know it.
You gotta stay ready. Stay ready.
Do y'all thing.
I'm already on the beat, so he ain't gotta say nothing.
That's the bullet. Y'all pull the trigger.
Yeah, he did his job.
This playing on repeat.
Yeah.
It's on repeat. Well, I am working on. I'm excited, but I wanted to ask you guys. Do you guys know? Last week, somebody hit me up like, Ash, I want you to talk about these groups. When I see your face, I already know you know. So it's these groups going on Facebook. I'm gonna be petty for 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds, okay? Just let me be petty for 2 seconds. There's these groups on Facebook, but one of them is "Sis, is this your man?" And the other one is, I ain't gonna say it, but basically, is this your girl? So basically, if I'm in this group, I'm just there for the comments. I'm just there to see, like, that ain't my man. I just want to watch. But so basically, it's women posting in this group someone that they're interested in or someone that they're dating, trying to see if they have a significant other. So all of the women can attack the picture and be like, yeah, I saw him. That's Pookie's girlfriend. Yeah, he just had a baby. Yeah, whatever. And vice versa for the guys. Now, the guys, I heard, is taking it to another level because they posting videos and pictures that girls is sending them, all that. Yes. So my timeline is, for the past 2 weeks, my timeline has been flooded with the stuff about these groups.
Well, for me personally, I know the people that made the group. So yeah. The girls group was made first. The dudes made the group after the girls made the group.
Okay, so they was mad.
Yeah, they was getting bad. So they made the group, and basically, and it's crazy because the dudes group got hacked by a girl, and she was going in like spreading information and shit. So you know what I'm saying? She was.
We need to get her on
there. Shout out to Brandy K. That's Brandy K. I put her out there, because she was trying to, for real. She was like I guess you know what I'm saying, her peoples got into it because for real, it ended up kind of crazy because somebody ended up beating that girl up because she ended up getting posted up in that thing. So you know what I'm saying?
Well, I noticed that the girls group was down for him, and I thought they blocked me. I was like, was I lurking and they just thought that I was snitching? I didn't know what was going on.
You were not contributing.
That's what I thought for real. And then I saw it was back, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm back. And I started scrolling, and then I saw somebody that I knew, and I was like, oh, I'm about to comment. And then they archived it, so I couldn't say nothing on it. I was like, but that's Lil Baby. Like, I know him. But I just, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's hilarious. The stuff.
I personally didn't even see it. I just heard about it. You know, my homegirl called me yesterday and said, yeah, my ex was on the page, here's the thought. I'm like, wow. So honestly, this ain't even nothing new. This been going on for a long time since back in high school days, honestly. So
the more I dug deeper into it, they got one for Atlanta, they got one for Houston, they got one for Toledo, they got one everywhere. So listen, games
cold to be getting
games is about to be over now, right? It's too cold for
to be getting kicked out, buddy. It's a lot of niggas about to beat the streets. You hear me? I'm talking about hitting on the corner.
Hey, New Year's.
No, ain't no cuffing. Listen, we got an announcement to make. Cuffing season is canceled. If your ass ain't cuffed, it's too late.
Taxes.
It's too late.
This around
New Year's, New Year.
Yeah, New Year, New You. Start all over again because it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I could not believe that when. It took me a little while for them to approve of me to get in the group. Then I don't, for real.
They run your credit.
They might, you don't never know.
Nah, for real, you gotta know. It's like, for real, I just looked at my phone and I was added to it.
Oh my God.
So it was like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I knew somebody in the group. Because I was like, you know what I'm saying? My people's made the group. I was like, oh yeah, they threw me in here.
But then people tell their true colors because a lot of girls, and whatever. A lot of girls have fake pages so they could get in the guys group just to see it.
Nah, they ain't do that. They was still she told us she took her man's phone.
Oh, right to the source.
Yeah, she went straight forward. Just put his finger right on the button.
Oh, right to
Open
it.
the phone up.
He
We didn't even know which one it was.
He must have had some apple cider moonshine too.
Thanksgiving was around the way. She was all through there scrolling. She even posting on regular Facebook like I'm in there, scrolling all the way through it. Like it was crazy, man.
Yeah, I see some things. Some people get. I will say, of all the people that I've seen in there, I probably know probably like 4 or 5 of those dudes, but I don't know them well enough to just go ahead and air them out. Like I can't say I know who he messed with. I mean, I could say that, but they ain't never done that to me, so it ain't no reason for me to air them out.
Right.
But a lot of I read the comments, like I just want to see what people say, and some people getting it the worst. Like it's some dudes that's really getting it bad. Like
exposure.
Bad
I'm talking about tranny exposure. I'm talking about all type. They getting all type of exposed.
Listen, but the stupid thing about women, and I don't know if the guys is doing this. Some girls, like their boyfriend will get posted, and they're in the group, and they mad at the girl that posted them. What is you mad for? No, be mad at him. Like they arguing back and forth. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But that's what happened to the girl. She got beat up. They was mad at her. Really, you shouldn't.
So that's how it started.
The girls posted something. They just kept posting. They was like not letting dudes in. It was an all girl thing.
Yeah, it's only girls.
So then dudes made up their own thing. Like, oh, y'all gonna do that.
But the dudes took it to another level because
we got to.
If you
they were about to be battle with the sex is funny.
It was bad. Like the dudes was posting, like if a chick was sending them pictures, late night pictures, dudes was posting it like, whose freak is this?
They getting caught up.
Was doing it like dudes was taking it to a whole nother level.
You got to.
That's why you can't send nudes.
That's why you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Damn shit.
All bad. All the way bad. Well, now that
I'm not saying that. I got 40 X's in my phone right now.
Man,
he don't want no problems.
I got no problems.
All the OGs ain't playing with that Facebook. My OG at my job, like, I don't do that. That's the niche. I don't do that. That's exactly.
Look, I was always taught. This is how I was always taught. Never mess with a woman that don't have as much to lose as you, if not more.
Most definitely.
And you avoid dramas like that. That's when I dated a hairdresser, and she came out and keyed, my colleague's car because she thought it was mine. After that day, I was just like, dude,
I'm done.
Do you guys go out? Do you guys go to arena? Every once in a while. This weekend, Patio, Park Street Live, and Social is closing.
What?
Yes, they're closing. I just saw the article today. Somebody else posted it, so I will be there. Rumor has it that they're about to build apartments there. I could be wrong, but I know they are closing. I do know someone told me that they're rebranding Cantina also. So Arena's about to be different.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna go down to Arena District this weekend just to knock it out the park one good time.
Come with me. Come in.
They don't let you in.
Hey, you know I get them sections though. Okay?
Yeah.
I can't.
So you get in free, and then you get the sections.
Here we go.
They need to knock brothers down.
Give me in Cantina.
Yeah, they need to knock brothers
They need
and
to knock
gas
brothers down because they don't let me in. You got tattoos on your neck.
So somebody told me that. Somebody was like,
Yeah,
and I've been to Arena a lot of times, and a lot of people are like, we don't like going to Arena because they're racist, and I was like.
They discriminate. I don't even say they racist. They just discriminate. It's like,
yeah,
I'm gonna say they racist.
You can say that because that's like
racist is an easier word than discrimination.
Somebody one time with the same, like basically the same outfit I got on, he let him walk right through.
Yeah.
And then came to me, he like, oh, you a little baggy, like. His pants way tighter than mine. Like somebody spray painted it on. Like, what you talking about? Like what? Like, all right.
Brothers gotta go.
Yeah, brothers. Yeah, I feel that.
Keep the wings.
The places that they're closing probably was the most. I mean, those is the only 3 places that I went to in Arena. Social for sure.
Yeah, Social.
Park Street, they was getting some play. Patio was getting play. Yeah, Social on Saturday.
But it be small in there. It's just too many people in there because it be shoulder to shoulder in that background.
Yeah. Even if you go outside on the patio, it was like sick.
Yeah.
So now I don't know where we can go anymore. Now that I can't go to Social on Saturdays. Yeah.
But it's all bunch of places to go.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah. I just go get lost.
I heard XO go down every Saturday.
Yeah. Here's the thing about XO. If anybody's watching from XO, you know I love y'all. I used to work with people at XO. My problem with XO and a lot of not even trying to live. I just never been to a place where it's so many people in one building and it's still kind of whack.
Yeah.
And everybody I talk to about XO literally says the same thing. Yeah. I remember like when I used to go out on a regular, I would be before Havana, it was Reserve. So I would go to Reserve on Thursdays. Fridays and Saturdays, it was Avalon. Okay. But then EXO came out. So everybody kind of transitioned into EXO. But what I'm starting to realize is that EXO is kind of for the younger crowd. Right, that's why I'm starting to realize like it's a little like sometimes I'll see some people that don't for some familiar faces, but now like I don't want to go to Avalon honestly because Avalon is where the older people are. Like I don't want to be around grandpa. Like I've been literally been in the club one night and my girl seen a janitor from her school. A janitor from her school bought her a drink. I was like, we gotta go. It's time to go. No,
don't be hating on the janitor. You know, I mean, where we gonna meet somebody?
I'm not hating.
Roll up on a girl in class like you going for your English class. Be like, hey, what you do later tonight? You can't do that.
I am not hating on the janitor. You treat the janitor with the same respect you would treat the president. I get it. Whatever. Not this president, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, EXO for me is. I just can't. And I'm getting an EXO, but I
haven't even been there a long time. Last time I've been there, I know Dre was shooting with Dozo a video, so I ain't been there a minute though.
Yeah, EXO is usually lit whenever it's like somebody there. Like when they bring an artist in town, that's when EXO is
most definitely. Yeah, they definitely got people there.
Yeah. Other than that, nightlife in Columbus, I don't know.
Oh, you think it's about to die?
Bring back Major Woodies.
I mean, you can walk all the way. You gotta say that. Bring back Woodies.
Never fail.
See, I ain't from Columbus, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I ain't originally, but I'm saying when you busy, you know Woodies.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
You know Woodies.
I have no clue what y'all talking about.
You gonna win everything.
You went to college somewhere else, so you ain't. You went to schools in totally different places. Yeah, I was fresh out of high school. Not even fresh. I was in high school going in there. So, yeah.
Black Woodies.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at. Roll down the street, be like, hey, you know where Black Woodies at?
But that's the problem too with Columbus nightlife. You can't, like y'all said, I'm trying to live. Somebody always shoot up a place, and then guess what? They gotta change it to something else.
Man, it happens everywhere. Man.
On a regular basis.
It happens everywhere. You know, it's just
change to something else.
They do. They do change the name. They do just change the name.
Yeah, they do.
Change the name. That's all they do. Is change the name.
Don't change the name.
Minor Woodies.
They still shoot them.
Same security people.
And let me tell y'all, this is no sneakness. I'm just being 100% honest now. I'm keeping it 100. I have never in my life been out in a club and it's been a club in a shopping plaza. I have never in my life experienced that until I came to Columbus. Like
That's-
never.
That's true. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
true.
That's
true.
Like,
I've been a lot of
like when I
places,
first
that's
started
true.
going out, my girl took me out and I was like, "Where we going?" She was like, "Right here." I was like, "To this Macy's right here?" She was like, "No, it's
What's the name of that club? What's the name of that club?
We going right here.
The Red Club.
Red Club is too.
That's a young crowd.
Let me tell you about Red
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
If you tell it, now I'm gonna tell my story.
So Red Club, I heard all these great stories about Red Club. Ash, you should go to Red Club. You should throw your party here. You should do this. I'm like, yes, Red Club is the spot. I see pictures of the inside. Yes. I pull up. I'm like, is that a Burger King across? This is where Red Club is. And I was just like, I mean, it is a young crowd. Every time I've been to Red Club, I've never stayed. And I know the people that pretty much run Red Club. For me, I've only stayed one time, and that's because it was somebody I know's birthday party. If it wasn't for his birthday, I would have never stayed. And that was that.
Damn.
I wouldn't have stayed. Like, I just...
We love Red Club.
Let me tell you about my experience with Red Club.
Uh-oh.
Man, okay, so these people, the people that own the not the owner, but the guy who was portraying like he was the promoter for this, blah blah blah. I get a phone call. Jim Jones is supposed to be in town, and I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know how real this is, so I called some fam that knows Santana.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Santana, is Jim really gonna be here? He was like, yeah, you're gonna be there. Cool. All right, got everything set up. Coming. They show pictures. I'm like, this is a really nice spot.
Right. You see the lights?
In Columbus, Ohio?
Right.
Like in Ohio. Columbus, Ohio. They were like, yeah.
Yep.
I pull up again, Plaza. I'm like, this can't be happening. We walk in. First, it's like a maze to get in. I feel like I'm a rat trying to get my workout. Walk around the corner, and I see strippers.
Oh yeah.
I walk in like I'm loaded up for the magazine. I got camera. You know how you roll. I got my long range camera. I got my short camera. I got film. We ready to go. I'm looking up and I see Ash dropping, Ash rising. I was like, is that a pole in the middle of the stage? Like, where the hell is he gonna perform? And they got chairs and strippers everywhere. And I was just like, no. We stayed. Jim walked by. He said, "What's up?" He went by and sat. He walked on stage. They said, "We need everybody to get off the stage so Jim Jones can perform." These Negroes stayed on stage. Jim Jones sat in VIP and drunk not one, not two, not three, but 4 bottles of something. Because he had to had people escorting him, like not men. He had women walking him to wherever he was going. He walked out. Like people were still dancing, waiting for Jim Jones to perform. Right. He got himself drunk and walked out.
But that's notorious.
So I took pictures of him while he was walking out. And right when he walked out, I went up and I went home.
How it is in
Actually, I stopped at the Burger King and got me something to eat.
Real quick, might as well. People come to Columbus and then they leave.
We bad.
And it was the same night that Gucci was in town.
We kind of bad. I ain't even gonna flex. Like we kind of bad for business. Keep it all the way funky, like because a lot of people don't understand what it really takes. Like everybody be starstruck here. Everybody ready to ride. You know what I'm saying?
And I think everybody. The problem that I have with Columbus, but something that I noticed because I used to work with a lot of promoters in Columbus and I used to host a lot. Everybody wants something for free.
Yeah.
They want it for the low. You're not gonna pay Wayne $2,000 to come and think he gonna put on a whole concert. Absolutely. And Columbus nightlife is over like 2, maybe 2:30. When they could go to that's what time we step out. I'm done getting dressed at 1:30. Right. In Miami, the club don't close till 5, 6. They don't. So then they get mad when somebody show up at 3 and the show is over, but that's just what they used to. Like, let them know that ahead of time and don't expect for you to be able to get the whole show for one little stack. Like, that's everybody got to make their money. And that's how it is just in nightlife overall. Like, people just not trying to put out that money.
We got to speed up, man. It's everybody trying to, it's like everybody trying to eat off of somebody else. It ain't nobody trying to help each other. Like, I mean, it is because you got people that are, instead of paying this man all his money down, like, they did for the Lloyd show. I opened for Lloyd and Genuine. They did this for the Lloyd show. They get that man half his money and then expect that ticket sales. And then y'all want to charge $40 for them to come out. This man just dropped the song. I mean, just recently came back. You want to charge $40 to get inside of there and think you finna make your money back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
People not trying to pay. Like,
they did the same thing with French.
They do that with everything. Yeah.
They did the same thing. French Montana was here at the club right back here before it became Delphin.
Yeah.
And they were all out. They were like, "Hey, he pulled up. He was outside. Club practically empty." And literally, they were like, "Philip, go out there and talk to him and see if he." I'm like, "What am I gonna tell this man?"
Thank you for these 4 or 5 people.
And that's exactly what they did. They paid them. They paid half of the deposit, and then they did tried to make
the ticket
sales.
Like, you don't, people don't even promote right. Like,
No,
they not even spending, you know what I mean, the 2-3 bands to hit the radio. Like, hey man, I need y'all to blast this.
Yeah.
I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? They not paying little street teams. That's what I said, bro. My promo. I'm working on getting my money together so I can promo. People don't know it take money to get on that radio. It's $150,000 budget for you to smack nationwide. I mean, everywhere, every radio.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And people don't like. For me, it's hard for me to have these kind of conversations with a lot of people because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking down on Columbus, and the response I always get is, "It's like that everywhere." No, it's not. That's all. That's my response. It's not.
That's straight.
No, it's not.
I can tell you that.
It's not like that everywhere. It's here, and I don't know. And they're not open. A lot of people are not open to new people just coming and taking over and showing them and leading them. Like, it's okay for you to be wrong. It's okay for you to do it a different way. Like, if you want to grow, then how else you supposed to grow?
Yeah, you got to bump your head.
You got to. So it's hard. I learned that in business.
It's expensive when you bump your head too.
It sure as hell is. It sure as hell is. I learned that with my clothes. Like, when before Pretty Cartel was styled by Ashley Nicole, it was really hard for me to market here because I get girls like, "Yo, you got any $10 dress?" I got how many kids and you gonna ask me for a $10 dress and I gotta deliver it to you? How much money I'm supposed to make?
That means they want a sundress and some flip flops.
Right? No, that's just not how.
We gonna sew together this towel. You wear it. Give us some sandals.
I really did not know how to market in Columbus because people just want it for the low, and you gotta make. As a business owner, I don't care what your business is. As an artist, you got to make sure you pay yourself. You are the artist. You're providing something. So, but people make it hard for you to do that. If I start selling my dresses for $50, $60, which is what is going to happen, then they're going to be looking at me like, who she thinks she... If you get on Fashion Nova or all them other websites and pay that, guess what? You can do the same for me. The only difference is I'm taking care of my kids with what you giving me. So
that's when the hate begins.
Yeah.
The one thing I've learned about people in Columbus, and I'll say this in general, people do not know how to network. They do not know. They do not know how to network. Everybody wants to compete with each other, but when you network, you collaborate.
Exactly.
But the key to networking is you got to have something that other people want.
Absolutely.
And I got to connect with you, and you got to have something that I want.
Yep.
People want to come out and talk about what they're gonna do. I'm like, I can't have a conversation. I can't have a conversation with you. What you gonna do? Listen, we're gonna handle this conversation real simple. Put your results on the table and let your results have a conversation with my results. And then we can talk about something.
And then you got to be careful. One lesson I learned, we was just talking about this today. You got those people that's for everybody. You got those people that want to tag along with you just because they want to kind of want to bite off of whatever it is that you're doing. They want to try to get to the top or get to whatever level they think they're going to get off of whatever it is they think you got, whatever little buzz that you got. And they're not bringing nothing to the table. Yeah.
It's a bed bug.
What's that as a bed bug?
It's a bed bug. It's a sucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to sit around and, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people like that though.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's bed bugs, man.
I mean, you could like Philip said, that's for me. I learned that the hard way. I usually get so excited about what I'm working on and I'm ready to share. But the problem that I had to realize is that life happens, especially me as a single mom. Things happen and I wanted to do this, but I was in a position where something knocked that blessing out of my hand or something knocked that out of the way, so I couldn't do it. So I had to learn, do not speak about it. Let my work go ahead and show for me. And a lot of people don't do that. They like to make it seem like they doing something like, yeah, I'm about to start working on this album right now. Are you?
2 years later.
I hate the words I'm about to do anything.
Right, I hate
Anytime I'm about to do, I just tune you out. Like with the conversation.
I got an announcement to make.
Some people don't know that though. You know what I mean? Like they don't know to speak. You know what I mean? Just as I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do it. You know, because them cuss words, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying. Like my son be like, I'm trying. I'm like, I'm trying.
Try to stand up. You either gonna stand up or you gonna sit down.
No excuses.
two things that a person can do: either what you can do or what you can't do. But you start telling me, "I'm trying, I'm about to." No,
You playing.
No excuses, ain't nothing in between.
Nope. All right, guys, we're gonna jump into some more music. When we come back, we will have the artist spotlight. Tonight we got two. We got a double banger tonight. We got Charm with the Beats. We got Drea Singleton. We're gonna jump into something right now.
Yes, sir.
We will be back. Talk Time with Ashley Nicole only on WTMH Radio. We'll be right back.
Right here, man. It's Queen B, nigga, jump off. I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, case something jump off. Back up for the high with the pump off. In the graveyard is where you get jumped off. All we wanna do is party and buy everybody at the bar Bacardi. Black Barbie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. Spread love, that's what a real mob do. Keep it gangster, look out for my people. I'm the wicked bitch of these. You better keep the peace, or out come the beast. We the best, still is room for improvement. Our presence is felt like a black power movement. 7 quarter to 8, back to back with them sitting on chrome. 7 times.
Shout out to my beats. With the Bentley, the Hummers, the Benz. Escalades, 23 experiments. Jumping out the Jaguar with the twins. Keep your bread up and live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. All my players in the hood stay fly. And if you bother them, you can stay fly.
Let's go to Kim and Timberland, nigga, shit to drawers. Special delivery to you and yours. I rep the bitches, he rep the boys. If you rep your hood, just make some noise. My eye on the guy in the orange coat. Don't need no cream B, got the LD throat. Let me show you what I'm all about. How I make a Sprite can disappear in my mouth. Shake up the dice, throw down your ice. Bet it all, play a fucking price. Money ain't a thing, throw it out like rice. Been around the world, copy the same thing twice. Rub on my tits, squeeze on my ass. Give me some step on the gas. Pop the cork and roll up the hash. You know what we about, sex, drugs, and cash.
You now rocking with the best. Talk Time with Ashley Nicole.
Keep your bread up and live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. All my players in the hood stay fly. And if you bother them, you can stay fly.
Into the world of the Playboy pinup girl, butt naked, dressed in none but pearls. You wanna meet me cause you're freaky and you wanna eat me cause you say I'm sexy. Got a man in Japan and a dude in Tahiti. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy, I got mad friends that's pretty. Spotted layers, all different flavors. Mafioso, that's how this thing goes. Now everybody come get with the lingo. Shake your body, buddy, move your body, buddy. On the dance floor, don't hurt nobody, buddy. I'm the one that put the range in the Rover. When I'm stepping out the range, it's over. Coming through in the Brooklyn mid-gear. We gon' do this just like Big Pop.
This is for my beats. With the Bentley, the Hummers, the Benz. Escalades, 23 experiments. Jumping out the Jaguar with the twins. Keep your bread up and live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. All my players in the hood stay fly. And if you bother them, you can stay fly.
You now rocking with the best. You now rocking with the best. You now rocking with the best. Talk Time with Ashley Nicole.
Stay fly. Get it, man. Queen B, LB, 2003. Why not? Let me get high. Come through on the spot. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo. She back at it. What is she? Come on. Yeah. Freaky hot. Yeah.
Try to make it next. Try to type it for me. Watch baby go to booty on me. Watch baby go to booty on me. Watch baby go to booty on me. Oh yeah. Let me see the booty make. Oh yeah. Let me see the booty make. Watch baby go to booty on me. Watch baby go to booty on me. Watch baby go to booty on me. Juice, juice. Let me see the booty make. Let me see the booty make. Juice, juice. Juice, fruit. Like bubble gum, but I can juice, juice, fruit. You know who I'm talking to. I know you nasty. Don't walk past without throwing that thing on.
make it cinematic. If I catch you in traffic, it's automatic. I'ma pull up with that stick. I thought I get it. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty on me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty on me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, let me see the booty on me. Juice, let me see the booty on me. She just caught her waist trainers. Tryna get rid of that little stomach. Booty trouble. I can help you lose a tummy. I put it all in your belly. I put you friend if you let me. She killing up like a cherry. Don't fuck with no babies, no cherry. Ain't fuck with no babies, no cherry. What up, got me young? I swear she got candy. 21 inches, so much fun. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice,
Artist Spotlight.
Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me.
Artist Spotlight.
Watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me.
Artist Spotlight. Bringing the artist to the people.
Yo, yo, yo. Right now, y'all listening to Drea Singleton. Put the booty on me.
Clean.
It's a banger. It is. It's a banger. When he comes back in here, we definitely gonna talk a little bit more about it. Jump right into this artist spotlight. I have 2 artist spotlights, like I said, for tonight, and then we're gonna jump into y'all favorite part of the show, the DM of the week, and my DMs are lit.
That works.
Thanksgiving lit. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this song one more time, just one more good time, and then when we come back, we're gonna jump right into this interview with both of the artist spotlights. So let this song soak in real quick, and I'll be right back with y'all. Talk Time with Ashley Nicole, only on WTMH Radio.
Don't walk past without throwing that thing. Make it cinematic. If I catch you in traffic, it's automatic. I'ma pull up with that stick. I thought I get it. Juice,
Artist Spotlight. Bringing the artist to the people.
juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty on me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty on me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. She just caught her waist trainers. Tryna get rid of that little stuff.
Artist Spotlight.
Booty trouble.
Artist Spotlight.
I put it on your belly. I put you friend if you let me. She killing up like a cherry. Don't fuck with no babies, no cherry. Ain't fuck with no babies, no cherry. What up, got me young? I swear she got candy. 21 inches, so much fun. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, let me see the booty me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me. Juice, juice, watch baby throw the booty on me.
Artist Spotlight. Bringing the artist to the people.
Hey, guys. That was Drea Singleton. Throw the booty on me. We're going to jump right into this artist spotlight. First off, we're going to start with Drea Singleton. Go ahead and shout your stuff out real quick.
Yeah,
we got to talk about that song, though, because that song is a banger. I had to play it like 3 times.
DRAE. I mean, I'm the only Dre spelled that way, probably 9 times out of 10. You Google me, it's gonna pop up on Google, iTunes, it's gonna pop up on iTunes. Drea Singleton, man, y'all can find me anywhere and everywhere. Just type in Drea Singleton, I promise you.
So, how long have you been doing music? Some people they be like, "Yeah, I started when I was in church." I just started when I was a little girl. Or...
I ain't like church, but listen. That's
all we asked.
That's a whole nother story.
I just went for the girls too. So
Nah, for real. I used to freestyle on my people's back porch. You know what I'm saying, on the hood, and we was like just freestyling, playing, and you know what I mean. Like everybody was like, "You got that Nate Dogg type of vibe," because I would rap with like melodies. You know what I mean? So. They was like, yeah, bro, like you gonna be good with it. But that was when we was younger. Then when I started taking it serious was 2014. I made it to the Power Fest. My first song, it hit the radio. My very first song hit the radio. That was with my brothers, Duzzo, Money. Shout out to TNS. You know what I'm saying? The whole clique. You know, I don't get shout outs, but I'm gonna shout out my people.
We get shout outs out here.
But you know what I'm saying? We did that back in 2014, you know, and we thought we was about to. He did Hey, buddy, we thought we was about to blow. Like, hey, y'all still is.
Listen, y'all away.
I mean, but we just was like, we finna.
Y'all was feeling it. Y'all about to quit your job.
Like 10,000 people. We was like. We ain't know shit for real. I mean, we ain't know nothing, man.
Hey.
And you know what I mean? Like we just knew we was about to blow, and you know, after that, I started finding out what I was really good at. You know what I mean? Whether it was just like I'm really creative on all sides.
I see that you play the guitar. You play acoustic guitar.
Yeah, see,
I know because I play the acoustic guitar.
Yeah, so. I'm self-taught. Like I don't know no chords. I just use.
I was gonna ask you that. Do you read music?
Man, one dude showed me one string.
Nothing, yeah,
he showed me it. He showed me one string, and I ran with it.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, what?
And that's the best. But that's the best way to be. You don't really need to read music. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's all about the ear. Listen, if you, I don't care what you like. People don't understand. They be like, "Can't everybody can sing?" Can you sing? I was like, everybody can sing. Is can you hear?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. It's all about the ear. Like if you can't hear, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You like,
right.
What note is that?
Yeah. Well, what's that? You know what I mean? So that's all it is for real.
Okay. Well, let's talk about this last album.
Felonious Relationships.
Where'd you get that title from? Because I was like, where did you get this title from? What made you name it that?
I've been to the joint. So
okay,
I did 2 years, and I did most of my time in Lucasville, which is maximum prison.
Okay,
and I was real nigga radio. That's what they call me.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I promise you, like,
start the music.
Yeah, like
real nigga radio.
Drop the bomb. Drop the bomb.
Radio.
Drop the bomb.
I'm gonna turn this up. Radio. I'm gonna turn this up, but stop the music. Where's my bomb at? Okay, bring the music back.
Like, but yeah, like. I'm dead serious, like and it showed me in there like them is the toughest of the toughest. I mean, in the maximum prison, these people was getting put in the maximum prison because they either got caught with too many weapons or they got caught with too many drugs. So they supposed to be the toughest of the toughest. They want to hear R&B at night.
Oh, wow.
So they can write to their female, but they don't want to hear the same. Like some of them niggas ain't got CD players.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they was like beating down my door, like a nigga would bang on my wall. Boom, 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 boom. Buddy, wake up! I'm like, what's up? He's like, bro, I swear to God, I got like 2 Debbies for you on life. I got 2 honey buns, bro. I need 2 songs from you. But it was my songs though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it came from the most. I was like, damn, these people really. These the critics right here.
Yeah.
Like I know if once I drop something on JPay, I'm going nuts.
I know about JPay.
Once I drop something on JPay, it's going like that 9 times out of 10 of my fans right there. They gonna go nuts. Like.
And they're gonna spread the word because they got people writing coming through. They're gonna spread the word.
Yeah, and I was locked up in 2010, but this alone, felonious relationships is like, you know what I'm saying, your relationships that you have with somebody can turn felonious. Like if you do somebody dirty, like they can always come back and call the police on you or turn into the police. Like I went to the joint because my people's, I ain't gonna say who it was. My people's you know what I'm saying, called my probation officer and was like, he got guns and drugs in his house.
Somebody I know just mentioned it, said something that happened to them before. I get it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying.
And I know people in my family. You just get caught up in situations, and it don't even necessarily have to be something that you were involved. Well, you did. You just was involved in something, or you was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like,
right.
I mean, it could have been me. Like at that time, I was catching the bus. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, walking off the bus with my banger on me because I'm like, ain't nobody about to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it could have been right then and there. They just happened to catch me in the house.
Yeah.
They kicked the door open and everything. Like they was SWAT. Boom. Hey, get out. Where is that?
Oh, bad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
bad.
But for me to do R&B, that also like messes people up because all my songs ain't about like street stuff because I understand that life ain't. I want to make people grow with me, so you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I think that's good that they paired you, that you got paired up to open up for Lloyd because that's what kind of artist that Lloyd is. Also, he slept on a lot. Yeah. You got to listen to Lloyd and really like consistently listen to him to understand that's how he is. That's what his issue is. He couldn't make that transition. Lloyd is too pretty.
I mean,
he's too pretty.
You can't
be that pretty and be hood at the same. Like you just can't. It's for some reason.
Hey, Sean was like, hey, I'm telling you right now, I got a nigga right now. Every time you walk past a female, they neck break like, and there's this, but he a street nigga though. Yeah. But this nigga Puerto Rican and black, don't know a lick Spanish, don't know a lick Spanish. He can't problem. Hey, a woman say something to him, he be like, hey, pasta. Okay. And he be like, what, bro? That ain't
a problem.
Like,
that's a problem.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's mixed bread.
Yeah, problem. But he wanted a street. He a street nigga. Like,
well, I mean, like musically, for you to be accepted musically, and then to make that crossover also into mainstream, it's a little bit harder.
It's
a little bit harder. You wanna get your supporters, you're gonna get your people that's gonna play you, that's gonna really rock with you heavy, and your underground. You're gonna get that, but for you to just kind of make a bigger crossover, it gets a little bit harder.
Right. Yeah, I already know it's been tough for me. Period. So
you write.
Yeah, I write everything.
Yeah, that's dope too.
I got people wanting to just want me to write them songs because they like, bro, you can write anything. Yeah, I can write anything, whether it's pop, country.
So I always want to ask people this because I used to write. But see, when I write, I don't have to have a track. I don't have to have the music in front of me. I just go. I come up with the melody. I just write. Do you have to have the track in front of you to write, or you just write and then you got to put the track to what you're doing?
I was in a joint with no CD player.
Yeah, so you could just go.
I was bored. I wrote a song where I said every sentence one like the proper way, and then I broke the sentence down in half and switched the words around. Like that's how bored I was. Like,
listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Get creative.
You know, I dead ass did a whole song like that.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So don't nobody steal my idea, man.
Right, because you know.
Hey, listen, I'm on your ass like back pockets. Don't do it. Please, man.
Do not steal it. Do not steal it.
I'm not taking nothing. Look, the one thing I tell people is this: I only take from people that are about to do something.
Hey, that makes sense though, because if you take it, it's like, it's like I got the juice somebody stole from me.
Right.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
And it was like, dude, I told you about that. I was about to do that. I was like, you inspired me. Right. You inspired me.
At least give him the credit.
You know,
you know what I mean? I give him that credit. Hey, Drake ran with Big Sean.
He don't just screenshot it and repost it, no credit whatsoever.
Like, I put up there like inspired by.
That's crazy.
But the check is written too.
Yeah, right. I mean, big check though.
Right.
And that man that made it just ain't. That's why I ain't put the song. I made this song a long time ago. I ain't put the song out. I ain't about to put the song out until I do it the right way. Right. That way, anybody that does it after me, they gotta make a challenge about it.
Yeah.
On Instagram, they got promo, make a challenge. They gonna be like, yeah, it's the. I ain't gonna say what type of challenge it was. I don't want to gas y'all up, but. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make a challenge after that.
Do you have a favorite track, or do you have a song that's like, this is probably my best song, this is the song I probably gave my most, or this song just describes me? Do you have like a best? Like, what is the song that when you hear the song, like, that's Dre?
I want to say it's off my mixtape. It was called it was number 11, and it was it was originally called Why. Mm-hmm. But I made a song with was explaining different situations. Like basically a kid had lost his mom and she was, you know what I'm saying, doing boy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She was a crack guy, he turned into boy, you know what I'm saying? Another scenario was a kid was a good basketball player, but he was just really smart. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But he also ended up dying because the next door neighbor was getting robbed. He ended up shooting through the wall. Mm.
So you really show your lyrical capability.
I show,
like, for sure.
I'm, like when I say like, I found out, I ain't gassing myself, but I found out that I can create whatever I want to create, like instantly. Like I've been through so much, I can do a lot. I can say a lot. Like once I get to talking to these kids too, like I can't wait until get to start sitting down in front of these kids.
Yeah, because they need it. This generation is lost.
Yeah, they fried. You know what I'm saying?
Lost.
So,
people don't want to raise their kids no more. They like, nope.
My first mixtape is called The Seed, and then don't steal me. I'm telling you, don't try to take my shit. But the seed, the growth, and the bloom. It's all because what I'm saying. I wanted to plant the seed, let them show them where I'm from. The growth is how I'm growing, and the bloom is where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Is the man that I wanted to be. When I made my music, I didn't just do it because I was like, I'm about to fuck these hoes. Like I'm like, I really want to be able to. You know what I'm saying, change some things that's around me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have my real dad. So you know what I mean? But I had a dad though.
Okay. And that's a step. I mean, that's a step over a lot of people. A lot. I ain't even have a fake dad.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? But for you to be where you at and to be where you are and how much glow you have, that's amazing because a lot of people fail at life when they don't have it.
You have to have, I always tell people I have a love-hate relationship with adversity. I love adversity. Tell me what I can't do. Like put something in front of me. Tell me, doubt me. Just throw some shit in front of me and watch how I turn it into something unbelievable. You will never expect it. That's my life story to a T. Like if I tell people stuff that I've been through, that I've seen, that I did, they would be like, they will never believe. No.
I'm ready to prove anything wrong. Like that's my whole thing. I'm ready to prove motherfuckers wrong.
And that's the best. That's the best.
That's the best feeling in the world. They like,
it is.
Like he beat me up. This nigga beat me up and he sing.
And they be in the house, man. They be in the house, man. People looking at you. The kids be looking at me like, what's wrong with you, man? You don't understand. I don't know what's wrong. Of course I don't understand.
It's like after that, they don't got nothing to say.
Not most definitely. Like,
and don't nothing bother you when you go through stuff like that and you get to a point you learn how to turn it into something. Don't nothing bother you. You're like, all right. All right. Yeah. I used to be so impulsive, and then after a while, once I realized like how to switch stuff over, it was like, all right, I'm gonna show you. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't even gotta say nothing to you. It's cool.
Yeah, you say more when you say
do
less.
It. Exactly.
No, I swear, I promise.
With what you do and what you show.
Yeah, it's
and that's how do me wrong. And I'm gonna get the last laugh because I'm gonna keep you gonna watch this glow. So you're gonna watch this glow up.
And like I think like half the time when people say things like that, it's coming from people that ain't even doing nothing.
Always.
Anybody that's doing something, is gonna understand. You'll never have to qualify anything with people who are hustling.
Oh yeah,
never.
They can relate.
I say this all the time. People, you ever see on Facebook or wherever people like, yeah, I'm just real. I'm real. Listen, if you was that real, you wouldn't even have to promote that you was real because other people gonna tell you like, yo, he real. Like they gonna tell people that you real. You ain't gotta announce how real you is. You ain't real. Then if you gotta tell everybody that, you don't get no credit. You don't feel no credibility by telling people like, man, I'm real.
And I don't see a fake person say some real stuff too.
Yeah, so it don't matter.
Hey man, this nigga got me burping over here. This nigga Charm.
They over here lit.
I had some Henny in the car. I'm over here like,
he's sober as hell.
I'm like,
Charm is sitting up here. I got the microphone. Number 4. I got that bad boy lifted all the way up. I'm just about to hit mute because Charm is just sitting back here just chilling, just smiling.
It's how we jump in the charm. We keep looping this charm on his
when they said, hey, listen, when first said I'm lit, y'all ain't understand. He was cool with it, like I'm lit. Like, but y'all ain't understand, like I'm lit too. Like, I'm gonna say it like you said, I'm lit.
Hey, shout out to Black Henry.
Yeah, gotta say that.
That's my baby.
Charm.
Oh man, hey, I stopped drinking Henny though. I ain't gonna flake. I just drunk with my nigga.
Not me.
I gotta say that. Now I started drinking Douce for real. Listen, I promise because I did not wake up with a hangover. I drank over half a bottle.
But that's how I feel about Henny.
What?
I could drink Henny and Crown. It don't matter
man,
how much.
I wake up like
no headache.
Like,
boom, no headache. No headache. Because I used to drink clear. I used to drink Patron on the regular. I used to drink vodka on the regular. But then I switched over my birthday this past birthday. I was on Henny the whole weekend. Smooth.
You been Henny crazy?
Smooth. And I don't have to mix nothing with Henny. Just Henny straight. Henny and Crown Apple.
I just keep drinking it.
Yeah.
No, without eating. Like, listen, I'm
But the thing about Henny is that, see, for me, I don't be knowing like where I'm at with Henny. Like I be feeling like I'm good the whole time. And when because when it hits you, it's like
don't go drinking with Charm.
Like I told you, like you got my comfort zone. Buddy, I was in Cleveland.
I'm gonna be with Charm. I'm gonna be with Charm. Have me some Pepsi now.
I was in Cleveland in my car, bro, and woke up with my pistol in my lap. In Cleveland.
Oh, no.
In Cleveland.
Right.
I lost my keys. And I woke up in the parking lot. And as in the parking lot, as in you have to pay to get in there. Hell no.
You was in the parking bay.
But I was
with your pistol in your lap and couldn't find your keys.
I just threw up outside the car. I didn't know where my keys was. So I'm stressed out when I woke up. I woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm stressed. I mean, where the fuck are my keys? Everybody's car is gone.
Never mind the fact that there's a pistol sitting in his lap and 12 outside the door.
What's so crazy is the security guard apparently walked past me and didn't even say nothing. But as I got out the pee, the security guard, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, bro. I'm looking for my keys. He like, we got your keys downstairs. I'm like, thank you, God.
We got your keys downstairs. I missed the whole conversation.
Right.
I missed the payment transaction.
Hey, no, I already paid for this.
Remember paying.
Right, that's the whole point. You paid for your parking spot and you don't even remember paying.
I was
keys and everything. No clue.
I was in Cleveland, bro. I didn't have nowhere to stay or nothing, bro. I was sleeping on the floor. I left a whole person. Somebody was trying to manage me at that time.
Okay.
And they like, yeah, I'm gonna manage you. Bro, they got
I
me.
hate managers.
They got me right. Listen, when I say they got me so drunk, I kept drinking the bottle. And then I was like, hey, I'm about to go to the bathroom, and I end up disappearing on their ass. Phone.
Henny will do that to you.
Listen,
the devil.
Henny will do that to you.
The devil.
Hey, I laid in my car. I was in the back seat. I remember getting in the car. I don't remember getting in the front seat. That was I got in the back seat of my truck. I threw up out the side of the back seat. And I got in the front seat of my truck.
He was going to bed. Take the keys. I'm about to go to bed. See y'all tomorrow.
That's responsible, though.
I mean, responsibility.
That's a responsible drunk.
Hey, it's head on the bottle.
I was about to say it's head on the bottle. So
drink responsibly.
Here today, so what I tell you?
That's a wild story.
Hey, I'm telling you,
from the back seat to the front. That's gonna be the next mixtape. From the back seat to the front.
At least he wasn't in the trunk, though. You feel me?
Wait, you ended up in your trunk? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You ended up in your own trunk.
I ain't say nothing about a trunk. I said the back of my truck.
Right. She was like, at least you ain't end up in your trunk. And she was like, no, not me. You know.
Who you not put in the trunk on the Henny?
Hey, oh my God.
She crawled in. She let the back down under the seat and crawled in. I need more space to lay out.
She just wanted to see if she could do it. I'm gonna see if I can fit.
Oh shoot, that's funny.
We got Charm with the beats in here on that Hindu say. Charm, we're going to talk to you a little bit. So when last time you was in the ATL?
Like a couple months.
Couple months?
Yeah, I'll be in and out for
in and out. Working, making moves.
That's my city.
I mean, like I said, I don't like nobody to know what I'm doing, like, cause I got a really big heart, so I like to really see who rock with me.
Right.
And so like I don't like to say nothing, you know what I'm saying, whether it's something good or bad, and just see if you really love me for me.
Right.
So
that's good. So
I love you, man.
And that's no Henny talking.
That's no Henny talking.
Oh, man.
When did you start producing? Like, what made you decide, like, yo, I'm about to I could do this?
Probably
was you trying to be an artist first and then realize, like, this is my talent instead? Or
I mean, I had to say probably out the womb, because it's like I heard, like, my mom and they used to say, like, when I was when they're stomach, my dad used to put like bootsy collars and stuff, put the earphones on. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I don't know, I just always loved music. Like, I can't even remember when I started, but I would say actually start making beats. It was probably like 12 or 11, like on FL Studio.
Okay.
But I just always loved music. I was that cat, doing my work, and then just out of nowhere start beating on the desk. Like my teachers, anybody can tell you, like I was that one being on the desk and just coming up with different stuff.
With the pencil in your pencil in your hands,
with everything going ham,
and the knuckles.
Everybody has somebody like that in one of their classes.
Yeah, I was official. Like it was so bad. Like if the whole, like I remember one time, like the whole like classroom got into it. Like we just started clowning, like doing ABCD, like with a grinding beat, and then the teacher came in like, "Hey, go apologize to the other class." Like just me, like I can't make a whole cloud noise, like a whole class noise, like. Right.
So, do you play any instruments, or did you?
Yeah, I played, like starting off. I think when I was young, I started off playing flute. I played violin. Then as I got in middle school, I started, playing around with the drums. And then as I started really like getting more and more into, I won't say music, but making like beats, I taught myself how to play the piano.
And that's so easy to do.
Yeah.
I only played acoustic guitar and piano, but I could tell you, once I fell in love with like playing the piano, it's like, because I was taking lessons. Honestly, I would get bored in them lessons. Like, I just want to play what I want to play. And the school that I went to, we had like a studio area where it was like 2 grand pianos in like a studio room. So you could close yourself in there and just play. Yeah. I would skip class so many times. My mom's watching, she know. I would skip class so much to be in there and just play. And sometimes I would just hit one key and just make a whole song and just harmonize. Like, it's nothing like the piano.
Yeah, the piano can do everything.
Oh my goodness.
That's universal, man. I love the piano.
Yeah, it's nothing
the keys,
like it.
Flat out, like you can turn into a guitar, you can turn into a trumpet.
Yeah, well, I mean, FL with all the like VSTs, all that stuff they got in there.
Yeah,
oh, man, you can turn into wonders.
You can do so much,
and I do that
so much. So, what inspires you? So, like when you make a track, for example, something like what we're listening to now, do you? Because I know, like, with someone that's a singer, like for me, I have to, like, if I'm going through something, I feel like, I need to write. I need to sing this out. I need to get this out of my soul. But for you, it's making music. So do you get inspired? Like you going through something, you mad, and you just like, all right, I'm about to put it into this real quick, this track, or like, man, I'm in a sad mood, so I'm gonna make some love music real quick. Like,
so I mean, like if it's like a mood or something I'm going through, I definitely like put that into a beat. But most of the time, like I can make like five beats a day, and it's just different emotions, just things I went through just hit me at once once I start playing something, and it just all start coming out. So fights, heartaches, everything I've been through just come out in that beat. Like for this one right here, like it was just, I don't know, like I was just walking around all day just humming. Like,
so do you sing? Not sing, but do you?
I used to. I was in a choir.
Were you? I was in every choir. I was in all of the church choirs. I was in the glee club. I was in every choir. Yes. I was singing. I was classically trained from one octave to another. I was singing, like I was deep.
Yeah, like I was good. I mean, I had my own little solo parts and stuff, but it's just once I got older, my voice started cracking. I was like, I can't hit that real high notes. I can still hum, have a little nice little melody. You know what I mean?
So when you make a track, do you? Because I know a lot of the tracks that you sent me, they're all just music, but there was one that you sent me that I'm in love with. We're gonna talk about that after, but I did hear vocals over it, and it's the one that said, "If you could see through me." Do you ever have someone record over? Do you ever hear a song or the vocals over a track that you make and have an idea of how you want the song to go, or do you just strictly focus on making the track, making the music?
I mean, it's like. It all depends. Like I would say I had experiences with both. Like it's just like I know what I want. Like this one I was humming it and I made it. Then there's other ones where it's just like I'm just freestyling and see what's what, and it's like something talks to me like this is this, and it's just everything start flowing together. Like like your life, like a process. Like it just start evolving.
Yeah.
And I mean that's the part I love about just music, just everything itself. Like I'm a visionary. I love visionaries. Anybody can take anything from their mind and make it reality. Like,
anybody that's in the music industry, in any element. We're all visual people.
What's crazy, like I said, what I love about music is like it's just it's the whole frequency thing. Like I actually do that when I make certain beats, like switch up the frequency in certain melodies. Because when the waves come out, they hit your ears and it tickles the hairs that's in your ears, and that's why it feels good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, it's kind of weird because some people be like, "Oh, you really trying to mind control people or like control certain ones?" But it's like, nah, it's just music is universal, and it's just I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just just next to sex, like it's just, oh man, it's just amazing.
I had a friend who used to be like, "Yeah, I had sex with the beats." Like I'm just
all day.
I mean, side note, like you ever just, I don't know, like you just had that, like that big cone where you just like, I just feel good, like I want to.
That's the Henny talking right now.
Nah, no, for real.
Music will intoxicate you.
No, it will.
Like, you just feel so good.
That's how I got to college.
Hey, music is a universal language.
No, and it is, and then sometimes you gotta have music involved in that process, and you gotta have a certain
sometimes.
Song,
I'm pretty sure like you was made.
I know I was made to music. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
I was made to some music.
Made the Boosie College.
That's fucked up because I wasn't made to know music.
You probably thought about some music though.
Like, bro, you don't even know my story. I don't even want to tell you. Damn, man. Go ahead, bro.
You feel kind of bad right now.
I wasn't gonna love music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta the music, so you know. Hey, matter of fact, next time I'm gonna play some Dre music. I'll make my next one.
I hate the traffic.
That's music.
That's Midnight Star. No parking baby on the dance floor. That's how it started.
I wasn't made to that. I wasn't made to that. Hell no. I was made to fucking goddamn subway.
Hey, that's music.
You was made to Atlantic Star. No parking baby on the dance floor. That's what you was made.
Semi trucks driving my. That's crazy. Hey, Charm was savage though. Hey, music is universal.
It is. Music is definitely universal. Man. I'm just glad I got y'all here, Henny and all.
He's sitting up there thinking about Boosie College. I'd rather be with you.
Hey, I'm not really thinking about like that. That was our thing. Like, it was probably like a tissue over there or something.
You gotta be careful because my mom is watching shit. Hey, I'm gonna have to ask her. So, what was I made to? Because the joke, my mom always says that I was either gonna be born in a studio or in a club.
Uncle Luke.
So, hey, so that's dope.
I don't know how.
I'm sorry. It was the wrong song. Oh, Doodoo Brown. Go.
See, Doodoo Brown. That's how we, you know.
Hey, I know. So I don't know. She watching. She probably gonna text me like, Ashley. I don't know.
I really want to know.
Oh, she know.
Ooh, I don't know if I really want to know.
It might be bad. Like
I should have asked questions. I want to know.
I don't put my parents like. I know they're my I know that's my mom. I know that's my dad. But my parents have never been together as long as I've been like knowing who my mom and dad was. So for me, them get right. So for me, them getting together, I was always that kid. I never wanted my parents to get together, like ever. Like some people like, I just want my parents to get back together. No, I don't want it. It's a recipe for disaster. My mom is my mom. I like her for how she is, and I like my dad for how he is. And
2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, 2 Thanksgivings.
Oh, that's why he's spoiled.
All that.
Everybody get 12 holidays.
I'll be glad if I get 1 Christmas.
No, my dad has actually been incarcerated more of my life than he has been out.
Okay.
But it doesn't stop me because there was times that me and my dad was a lot closer than me and my mom was. So I don't really hold anything against my dad. He is what he is. We all grown. We get caught up in certain situations. It is what it is. It made me who I am. I probably would be a completely different person if my dad was there from day one. But it doesn't change me. I'm great. I'm great.
Ashley Nicole as somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's a concept. Make that your next mixtape.
No. So we're gonna jump into what we're gonna jump into now, because when I come back, we're gonna talk about this DM of the week.
I got Ty Dolla Sign for you. You want somebody else?
We can play Ty Dolla.
I can play some more Dre.
Yeah, play some more.
Hey,
you
tell me.
Yeah,
you tell me.
Ty Dolla Sign already got clubs.
I got a lineup here. Just tell me, because I just get click button happy.
Play some Dre. It's a couple of songs up there by him. You pick.
I got a few.
Right.
Pick.
I ain't cussing all of them too.
Well,
I mean, you can. We not a family show.
I
said big asses. Don't try to y'all nice. Like, oh, it's over.
Man, I
That's
would've
hey,
told y'all something like this. Y'all would have been like,
y'all should have told me
We're
that.
talking about
Hey, y'all can come back and we can make that for another.
It's over, man.
This was the prelude. We could do that another show.
Rated XX.
Yeah, I got some stuff now since we're talking about making babies and trying to figure out whose baby been made to.
Hey, while we let the viewers listen
I should have
to
lied to
this new Drake, Philip gonna tell y'all what TGIF stand for. I'm gonna let y'all guess and he's gonna tell y'all.
Oh, we can tell them off air. We can tell them off air. Or...
No, not on air. We're off air.
Off
So
air.
let me tell y'all, it's talk time with Ashley Nicole, only on WTMH Radio. When I come back, it's time for the DM of the week. Let me tell y'all what my DM's been jumping like. Here's Drake.
Get ready for a baby to be made.
Dive deep inside your water. Dive deep inside your water. Make it thunderstorm. Baby, make it rain on me. Swimming in your sea. Gripping on them cheeks. You on my mind every day of the week. Can't nobody love you better. Leave me, you will never. Cause I spoil you in every way possible. Give you whatever you need, I'm always gonna make sure you're good. I'd give you the world if I could. Only thing I guarantee, I can give you all of me. Ain't no fool, you ain't these fools, girl. You my only fool. Ride or die. You could be wife, but that don't life. But that don't life. I slide right off your thighs. Dive deep inside your water. Dive deep inside your water. Make it thunderstorm. The very first time I laid eyes on you, I could feel it in my chest. Should've worn my vest. Cause you got a sniper rifle. I need the doctor to check my vitals. Cause I don't think my heart's supposed to beat like this. Mama told me it would be like this. When I found the love of my life, I would instantly want to do right. It's not your beauty by far. It's the elegant way that you walk. It's the natural high you give off. Like when you find God when you're lost. Or is it just attraction and love? Oh, it must be love. Love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it must be love. Love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it must be love. Love at first sight. Oh, it must be love. Love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my
You are listening to Talk Time with Ashley Nicole.
These other women are so basic. I can never find someone to replace you. There's no one like you. You're one of a kind. We should dash and dine. What's your favorite food? Your favorite color? The size of your shoe. I got a glass slipper and I know it fits you. Take the hand of a king, you are royalty. There is no better feeling than loyalty. Put that on our future kids. Be my love, my smile, my wrist. It's the elegant way that you walk. It's the natural how you get off. I found my guys no longer lost. It's nothing other than love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it must be love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it must be love at first sight. If I let you walk by, will there be a next time? Of my eyes. You and I together, something special. Heaven sent, I know that you're a blessing. I know that God sent you from above to complete me. All I need is love. It must be love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it must be love at first sight. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it must be love at first sight. Oh, it must be love.
Okay. The DM of the week.
You know what time it is, y'all? It's the DM of the week.
Uh-oh.
So, my DMs have been kind of, I don't want to say boring, but they've been pretty much the same lately. Like, I get y'all hear me repeat myself.
Booming.
Yeah, they've been boring.
Booming.
Booming. Okay. So some of the people that watch this, and a lot of people watch it just for this part because they don't believe that my DMs are like this. But I get on an average day, I probably get like 2 DMs per inbox.
Can I lick your butt?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I know because my manager gets me.
TGIF. We'll let you figure it out.
Okay, y'all need to figure that out. Y'all can tune in on Friday nights.
And y'all figure out what TGIF stands for. Nah, for real. But my DMs now, they've been boring because people have been sliding in my DMs. Let me go to one now. And everything is, hey, beautiful. How's your day, beautiful? And I get it. Thank you guys for the compliment. I do, but I don't want to tell you how my day was. I don't be in the mood, and you got to be original. I talked about this like 2 weeks ago. I want to say, like, you got to be original. Come with something to the table. So today's DM of the week is a little bit old, but I didn't bring it up on the show. So you guys get to hear it first. This guy slid in my DMs. He's actually not even in the DMs. He's in the other box of the DMs. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Dang. And the message said, he's in the other.
Do I got one of those boxes? Let me check.
Everybody got an other box.
Yep.
My phone kind of old, so I ain't gonna pull it out. I keep it tucked like the Uno card, little Pokemon.
Keep that in tucked in.
It's not a holographic. It's a Uno card. Right.
So this dude decided to slide in my DM and say, "You need a man like me, baby girl. I need me a snow bunny."
Wow.
I'm gonna let y'all.
Pissed her all the way off.
I'm gonna let y'all. Thank you. What he said. I'm gonna let y'all tell me what's wrong with that. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and take over this segment and tell me what the hell is wrong with that.
Nigga, I'll punch you in your face.
He don't know.
He don't know. Yeah, he didn't know.
I mean, but nah, man, he shouldn't even have, like, That's discrimination slash stereotypical
That's
type.
right.
You know what
Y'all
I'm
see
saying?
it.
Like, bro, you ain't even smart.
You're not smart.
And
And the stupid part about it was at this time, no lie, my mom and me was my profile picture, and it said "mom and me," and my mom is like Tutu's complexion.
A snow bunny.
So you just
he didn't even look.
He didn't even look. You didn't even do your research.
He didn't even do research. Yeah.
Love at first sight.
No,
he just went straight for it.
CGIS. I was saying some CGIS. Straight for it. No, like.
Wow.
No, that's.
I like to put my tongue on a snowflake.
No. First of all, don't tell me I need a man like you.
I'm gonna catch the snowflake on my tongue.
Get stuck to the bone. Get stuck to the bone.
Don't tell me that I need a man like you, because what is a man like you? You ain't even look at the pictures all the way. Okay. You can't research. Wow. You don't know what I need. Number one. Number two, you need you a snow bunny. So why you in my DMs?
He came at you all types of wrong.
All the way wrong, right?
Just punch him in the throat.
Right.
Yeah. Throat punch that.
But see, I think that's what he went for. He
him in
needed
the
to
throat.
be in front of him.
Excuse me, bitch.
To give him the throat hit. That's the way in. He had to get in front of you to get the throat hit.
No, like all bad.
I like his style. So.
All the way bad. All the way bad. Wow. Yeah, he needed a snow bunny, so I didn't even respond. I'm looking at it right now. You don't get no response, and people get mad. For me, one thing that I learned with guys, and this is just from a woman's perspective, so y'all know, if she does not respond, that means no. That means she's not interested. That means no, right? That don't mean send me a freaking hey beautiful, hey baby, hey every single Friday at 6:00 for 12 months.
For 12 months.
Damn, that's a whole
year. That's a year. You could have got your better time on eHarmony.
Persistence.
Yeah, I don't know.
Consistency is the key.
No.
At that moment, I would have been on eHarmony.
He's stalking.
I would have been on eHarmony. I'm going to pay for this.
You get like 1,000 hate sex. You be like, well, he did say, hey, beautiful. So that's different. He's stand out.
I mean, the man trying to chase his dreams.
No.
Clearly, he was chasing it.
Some people say that like, well,
he wasn't running fast enough.
And they're like, well, he being consistent.
No.
Nah,
you only be consistent when you're welcome. Then she wants you to be consistent, because how women operate. If you keep doing what we don't want you to do, that's not being consistent. That's being annoying. That's when they call you stalking. That's when you thirsty. But if we interested, you ain't thirsty, boo. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Right. Get that little spit emoji.
Gotta get permission first.
Right.
You gotta get that permission.
Yeah, so
3 dots of water. You ain't block him yet, so he still got like he said in Dumb and Dumber. Check it out, 1 out of a million. So you still send him a chance. Like you ain't blocking him.
She cares some way.
No. He got blocked. He did get blocked.
There's thousands of
He
people.
did get blocked.
Thousands of people on Instagram. I'm like,
I'm notorious for blocking somebody. Like, I will block you in a heartbeat.
So how you read his message then? You unblock them then?
No, like if you block somebody on Facebook, you don't see their face, but you still see the message.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can still.
Kind of like how I discovered when I tried to block somebody on my phone and they could still send a text message. I was like, what the hell?
Nah, I blocked some shit. And I ain't seen.
I need to upgrade my phone. Yeah, because it came through. The text message came through. I was like,
I ain't see it. I got a question. So, if y'all block somebody, do you feel like certain people you shouldn't be blocked so they can see like what you got going on in your life, see you good without them, or yes, is to stay?
It depends on your level of madism.
Nah, I ain't blocking.
I don't block nobody.
I block text messages. I don't.
Yeah,
like Instagram.
Yeah, I want you to catch this.
Like, I ain't blocking no Instagram.
Yeah.
Now text message.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
blocking because I can't. They be coming in like this.
Immediate access, anything that has immediate access to me, to like a phone number or text messages. Clearly, my blocking on my text messages does not work. But Facebook, Instagram, oh no, you stay there. If you unfriend me, you still gonna see me.
The rules are: if you've been blocked, then you won.
Yeah, I unfollow you so you can follow me.
Yeah.
So I gotta follow.
I keep you as a follower. I keep you as a follower.
No. I follow you.
Yeah.
You're off my radar. But I'm on your radar though.
Yeah. You know something being honest, when I don't even unfriend people anymore because I got people that are following me, and I'm just like, you know what? I've got to a point. You guys were having a conversation earlier when you're talking about when people say stuff and you're like, we're about to prove them wrong.
Mhm.
I used to be that way. And then I met some older people and we had a conversation and they said, something, Philip, live your own life and let everybody else play catch up.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what?
Catch this.
That's what I'm about to do. So I started focusing on what I wanted to do and let everything else play catch up. Let all the criticism, y'all gonna play catch up. Like whatever you critiquing, you ain't even critiquing what's really happening. You ain't even in real time. Play catch up.
Right.
Play catch up. And it changes the way you respond to everybody. Because even the criticism is behind time.
Right. For real.
That's real.
So we're gonna jump into real quick before we end the show. I like to some of you guys don't know the whole point and purpose behind this. I started off on Facebook Live. I just wanted my fans, all the people that watch me as a model, actress, all the other stuff, to get to know me outside of those pictures and really get to know my versatility, my story, who I am, my personality. So this part of the show really quickly is you guys asking me questions. I didn't want to give them any questions to ask me specifically because I don't want it to be like with them. I want it to be straight from whatever, just random. Just there's some things that people want to know about me that pictures are never going to tell them. Like they could see my portfolio and they'll never know, like, oh, she's from Newark, New Jersey. She's from the hood. You would never know that until you see me talk. So this is my time. Shout out to Jersey 973. So this is opportunity for you guys to ask me any questions. You guys interview me. It could be, I'm an open book. I always say as long as it's tasteful and respectful, I'm an open book. I want to go
first so they don't steal my questions.
You really have an infatuation with that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen.
You used to be a thief, did you?
Nah, I used to steal people's cars. As a kid,
he belonged in Jersey and New Jersey Drive.
Like on life, I was out with. So, all right, where are you originally from? What is your ethnicity?
My hood is 973 Newark, New Jersey. If you see New Jersey Drive,
okay,
that's where I'm from.
Also,
I was born in Plainfield. I lived with my grandmother for like a spurt, but I was born and raised ultimately in Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey, the home of Queen Latifah, Naughty by Nature, Faith Evans, Lauryn Hill. That's my stomping grounds.
All right. So not like the dude on Jersey Shore.
No. I tell people that all the time. They like, you're from Jersey. I said, not Jersey Shore. No,
Jersey.
You'll get shot.
Like you talk about Philly / Jersey, like in the middle, in the midst of that.
Like Philly is actually closer to Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
I'm from like right across the dirty ass Hudson River.
Okay.
Where you could just see the Brooklyn. You could see Manhattan. That's where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number
North.
2. The modeling agency or the pictures. What was it called again? Or the Pretty Cartel. All right, Pretty Cartel. Yeah, I heard of that before. It was probably I want to say like last year.
Yeah.
But I heard about it. It was had a whole bunch of
bunch of girls.
Yeah, a whole bunch of girls. And
I was managing models. I like to give you get to know me a little bit more. I like to give other people opportunities. And at that point in time, I was building a brand. I was a stay-at-home mom, still am. And I started a clothing line, and it was Pretty Cartel. And then I wanted to give girls an opportunity to model and give girls an opportunity to just kind of build a brand also. So we were the dolls of Pretty Cartel.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember that. So number 3, being a single mom and stay-at-home mom, how are you, you know what I'm saying, managing and
hustle.
You know what I mean? This hustle, dumbass hustle.
Hard. Hustle. I have like a million hats. I'm working on a nail polish line I've been working on for I don't know how long. I model off and on. I'm working on my life as a stylist, Style by Ashley Nicole. Pretty Cartel is no longer in existence. It's been transferred into Style by Ashley Nicole, which is an actual clothing line, but it also offers a styling consultation. So whenever I get to the point where I start styling people, you are being styled in my clothes also.
Okay. Number 4. Is it just for females to be styled by you, or
no? I actually have some male. I have some male artists that are interested in getting styled. So I just gotta pull the right clothes. Y'all trying to get in the photo shoot? Like we can make it happen.
Hey, did we talk about networking?
Right.
Okay, we talked about networking. I gave you a DVD.
All right, we can make it happen. Hey,
we gonna see what it's
about.
Let
me get some camera time real quick.
So we gonna see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Networking, all the session. But
yeah, we can make it happen. I love networking with people that are doing and y'all are doing and y'all have it. So yeah, we could definitely make some things work for sure.
I'll definitely come through for a video shoot. Other than that, let me see. The 5th question is roaches or bed bugs? Which one would you prefer to have
Real talk.
in your house?
Real talk.
Honestly,
Put her out there.
Oh,
you need
roaches.
Okay.
Yeah,
choice.
Cause
heat to get away from them.
I grew up in the hood. I'm gonna tell you, a roach will sit right next to you and watch TV with you.
Yeah.
A bed bug, I'm trying to bite you. I don't know that about that bed bug. Like, hey, you, homie, you want some of this popcorn?
Okay,
All
just
right.
gonna get on his own.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right. I'm done with my question.
Roaches,
Sorry, you got questions?
Roaches got manners. You know, so
Right.
the lights off.
Roaches got
They're like, I'm
manners.
playing you home. My bad, dog.
Right.
All right.
Let me get about it.
They gonna let you know they right there. Like, you gonna turn this off? No.
Hey, you gonna leave the spoon out?
Right. Hey, you oh.
That's real.
Hey, leave the spoon out.
Eat this.
You gonna wrap this up?
Everybody hungry.
I got you. You want me to do it? All right, give me my question.
Hey,
Hey, you got the long way, man. You got the long way. Come the short way.
everybody that grew up in the hood and had roaches at some point got a roach story about
Oh,
that one
yeah,
roach
man.
that was like that one
was
hood ass
reckless.
roach.
The daytime
like,
and nighttime
It's
roach.
Charlie.
No, it's two different.
It's Charlie. Yeah, man.
It's two different roaches, man.
Nighttime
The
roach.
daytime roaches and the nighttime roaches is a whole other breed, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, this clothes,
I know.
your cereal,
Shoot, they
oven,
watch.
freezer.
I've seen the
everything.
roaches leave during the commercial breaks. When the show's on, they there.
Yeah.
Commercial, they
Oh
roll
my
out.
God. Roll out.
They roll out.
All right, Charm, you got any questions for me? Any questions?
I do.
I mean, if you want
what's
two to go, then you could think
It
of
don't
some or
matter.
whatever. Don't matter. I know you on that Henny Black. Shout out to Henny
Oh,
Black.
yeah. Pay me.
Right. All right.
Pay me
That's
because
real
he
talk,
said it
though.
on my show.
Because I'm feeling good and I'm still alive. Hey, thanks,
All right, so it's kind of like 2 in 1.
Okay, go ahead.
One is what is the worst experience that you had on a date? And the second one would have to be, what is the worst experience that you had with dealing with someone, but you learned a lesson from? What did you learn from that?
Okay, I'm gonna answer the second question first because it's fresh. And Tutu gonna know, so she's gonna laugh. I ain't never had no baby mama drama until this one situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was this one situation. I was feeling this dude pretty heavy. And it was my fault because I usually don't deal with guys that have kids. I know I have kids, but I just don't like dealing with baby mom. Like, it's a whole nother avenue. So anyway, I hadn't even seen this dude in probably like a month for real. Like, we were talking, but I hadn't seen him. And then out the blue, his baby mom slid right in my DMs. Like, oh, I know this is you. Da, 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 da. And I was like, I told him, and he was like, tell her you're pregnant. I was like, oh, okay.
Damn. That's the word.
Hey,
That's the password.
That's
He was like, tell her. I was like, oh, okay. So the whole time I'm talking to her, I'm actually talking to him, and he telling me what to say. And then I was like, you know what? I'm done. So he was like, Ashley, block her. I blocked her, right?
21.
She slid in my Facebook inbox like, I know you blocked me. More stuff. Yes. I told him. He was like, block her. I was like, okay. She slid in my inbox on Instagram. She made a whole nother page on Instagram. Like, she had none. So I told him, I was like, man, I'm not about to do this. I'm not even kicking it with you like that no more. Like, it's all love. I don't hate you, but you got this. Nah. So me and him is still cool, but it's official. Like, she's crazy. I don't partake in those activities. And I'm from Jersey. Like, we don't do too much words. Like, people underestimate me so badly, and I wasn't really.
It's so fun to be a witness when they underestimate her.
So for the record, you never said you was pregnant.
I told her that I was. Hey,
she was walking away. She was walking with the
I was like, all right. I was like, well, why you sitting here with an attitude? Get ready to be stepmom because we about to have a baby.
Oh, damn! She was like, I'm pregnant though. She was like, nah, be stepmom.
Nah, I kept going with it. Like,
Let me
I
ask you again on
mad.
Facebook. So you said the same answer. Like,
Ignorant folks. Ignorant.
Yeah.
I kept going. I was like, yeah, we about to have a baby, so you can keep talking, but it don't matter. And I knew he wasn't with her because he was texting me. I was like, but why you talking? Where he at right now? Oh, not with you.
Yeah,
He wasn't with me either, but I knew he wasn't with her. So I knew she was mad. I knew she was big mad. So that was that's what it was. I will never forget that because I never dealt with no baby mama drama, but I could be pretty petty. Like I could be pretty petty. That was probably the worst I could say I dealt with on an actual date. I don't know. This year dates, I ain't really had any bad dates for real. I ain't really had any. Honestly, I haven't been on. I'm not saying like I've been on so many dates. I haven't really been on that many dates this year. I was dating somebody pretty seriously, and all of our dates were cool. Like we didn't have any. We had issues outside of the dates. So I haven't had any bad dates yet. I've had some bad experience with dudes, but we wasn't on a date.
Yeah,
true.
I heard that.
That's different.
What you got, Charm? Before we lock this show up,
I would say. I mean, we all know, like I said, as humans, I mean, with all these distractions, everything that goes on in the world, what keeps you going?
My children. My number one is my 5-year-old Tyler. For some of you don't know, he is nonverbal autistic. So I have no choice but to keep going. He doesn't have a voice. He doesn't know how to function without mom. Like if I don't do it for him or help him or show him or guide him, he won't get it. So I have to go. I tell people all the time, like my only option is to go. Sometimes when you don't have any options, you do have options. You just got to keep going. Even if I didn't want to keep going, I have to. There will be a day and time where I'm not here and he has whatever it is that I put in him, whatever it is I showed him. So my children are my number one motivation. If I didn't have my kids, honestly, I'm hard-headed, so I'm going to do it regardless. So it's a great combination for me, but my kids are my number one motivation.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that means that we done.
I mean, we don't have to be.
You just asked one question. That was it.
I mean, she kind of dove into the other part, like I was saying, people that didn't have that, you know. So there's a lot of people out there that's lost, and I mean, we are the teachers, we are the students at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just we got to inspire them. I mean, regardless of us sitting here and just everything that's going on, like it's a lot of people out there that need our motivation, they need our help, they need our understanding and anything we can give them. And I feel like this is the best platform, the best opportunity to give them that. So that's why I just asked her.
Yeah. I mean, outside of my kids, we talked about this before. I love my friends, I love my girls, but I'm not in a position where I have any friends where I could just be like, yo, like everybody got that one person that they friends with that they kind of look up to a little bit, like, bro, can you help me with this? How do I do this? Or the how-to questions. I don't have that. Like there was a point in time, like I would call Philip and we would have like business conversations. I thrive off business conversations, but for the most part, I don't really have too many people around me that are like all the way going where I could just have them like be my inspiration. So at some point in time, those are the type of people that I do like to be around, and those are the type of people that I would love to have in my life. But I don't really have too many people. There are some people that I know that are doing their thing. I will never take it from them, and I do ask them questions about, even when I started radio, I have friends on the radio, and I would have to ask questions like, "Yo, how do I do this?" or "How do I do this?" or whatever. But as far as just like my motivation, like to motivate me on a regular, I don't really got that.
That's cool. I mean, in my position, like I said, I love humans, I love people, so I'm inspired by all of y'all, other people out there, from one light to another, your candle, whatever, how much you lit, and able to help me burn, I'm gonna help somebody else burn, and light up. And that's just how I look at it, it's just like I said, I love people, I have a big heart, and I'm just thankful for this moment and for all of us, what I'm saying, being here. So
amen. Don't bring us to church.
I ain't gonna bring you to church. I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying. It's just real talk. Like I said, this is history in the making. So
yeah.
All starts somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now where we been, where we going?
Yeah.
One thing I love is do it as a team, though.
Yeah, do it as a team. As long as everybody is bringing something to the table. And that's not just one person just doing it all and everybody just soaking it in.
That's why I wanted to, go with it. As humans, we built to be interdependent. Like we all need each other, need some kind of even if it gets you to just, A to B or to this point, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Depending on what they do from that point, they may help me out or give me the confidence, what I'm saying, the boost to do what I gotta do. And I want people to take that all in, what I'm saying? Just not always necessarily look at things for what it is. Like I feel like you can always be more.
Oh yeah, there's a lesson in everything. Yeah. I truly believe that.
Because the Pilgrims were team players, because they wouldn't have been able to take over the Indians. But I'm not going to get into that.
Like,
sorry. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, people.
Thank you.
That's true.
What he said.
So
everything that I stand on was not given. I'm sorry.
It was given by the Anunnaki, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
No, I ain't dead ass.
So
though.
I ain't even.
She dead ass.
But we ain't going to talk about that because I'm going to have some shooters at my door. So
Right. She going, hey, listen, she better cut like a fade.
For real.
Get up out of here.
For real. So I want to thank you guys for coming and rocking with me tonight.
Oh yeah, I do want to say I am gonna be having Tutu Couch Talk, where I'm gonna have different artists in the city. If you mean, I'd love to have y'all, Ashley, you as well.
Yes, I'll be in the building.
It's where I'm gonna set up like a couch where we're gonna talk about anything, your music, life, whatever it is. We're gonna talk about it. You can roll up, you can bring Black Henny, whatever it is.
I'm there.
Know?
Oh,
You can bring it.
Hey.
We need to talk. We need to talk.
Yeah,
We need to talk.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Yeah, okay, so so thank you guys for rocking with me tonight.
Slow clap.
Slow clap. Oh, y'all want a slow clap? Definitely a great show. I think there should be a part 2. I like this vibe. Y'all got to bring some more music because y'all just brought the G music and this ain't a Disney show. So
I mean, I was just making sure, you feel me? Because some people be like, man, this ain't edited, though. So I was just trying to.
Nah.
I don't want part 2.
Hey, I can't lose though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't lose that way.
Yeah.
You know, hey, some of the songs don't even have no cuss words period whatsoever.
Yeah.
But you know, some of the
cool.
stuff I had to edit.
My next
Hey, I
intro
ain't
is gonna
mad.
be a cuss word. So
So go ahead. Y'all already plugged in y'all Instagrams, Facebook. I will make sure that I plug everything up. Again, thank you guys for coming.
we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. I get a lot of inboxes of people. I tell people to send me your music, and some people probably mad at me right now because they probably not gonna be on my show. I'm just gonna be honest. And I mean, I respect their grind, but for me, I respect even more the people that's investing in themselves. I don't want to give you something and you ain't even working for it. You just like, oh, I'm about to be a rapper and I ain't about to put no. I want you to learn that you got to invest in yourself. Point blank and period. You ain't got to invest in the show, but you got to invest in yourself. So I'm just kind of rocking with people that's really serious, because those are people that's serious, that really trust themselves and really trust their artistry. So I think that of both of you, I've been talking to Charm for off and on. I don't know how long. I've been trying to get in the studio with him for how long. So I already knew that I definitely wanted him to be on this. And then I just found out about you. I'm not hip to Columbus, but as soon as I saw, I was like, I'm about to slide it in the inbox. Like, yeah.
When I found out he could sing, I was like, oh.
And your name precedes you. Your name precedes you because I worked with Lanita before.
Yeah. Everybody think I'm a rapper though. When they see me, they be like, oh, yeah.
And it's good that you do, like, I know looking on your social media and then listening to your music, you're like me in a sense. You get a whole nother vibe when you got you live in the flesh. Like when you got you there, you actually get to know like your story and just kind of get a vibe for how you are. It's a whole nother side, and that's dope.
That's what I like. We visionaries.
Yeah.
Visionaries.
Yeah. So it was a great show, you guys. Next week, who do I have? What do I have going on next week?
Us.
Yeah, y'all can come back. Y'all can come back.
You ain't trying to leave now.
Y'all can come back. I'm having a Christmas party December 19th here.
Okay.
I have a bartending service coming in here.
Featuring Black Henny.
I mean, we can do that. I'm having a girl come in. One of my close girls. She's doing chocolate covered snacks and stuff. Like I'm having
Sex with chocolate.
Hey, sex with chocolate. So y'all want to stop? We can. I'll make sure y'all get the invite because we're gonna have it's gonna be dope. It's like a photo shoot. Yeah, I definitely will. Got Tutu on the camera, Philip on the camera, you know.
Hey.
You must be crazy.
It's offer a basket.
Oh, the trash can.
It is Talk Time with Ashley Nicole only on WTMH. Again, thank you guys so much for rocking with me.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. Thanks to all the viewers that's been watching me, coming in, coming out, giving me feedback after. If y'all want to jump on the show, I take all kinds of artists. Just slide in my DMs real quick.
Hey, see, that's your way in, dude. Next time, let's talk about.
I laugh every time she say it. I'm like,
you're gonna make it on the show, or you gonna make it on the show. So you know.
Okay, so I'm in your DMs. You know, you beautiful.
Man, listen.
You're real nice on that WTMH. Like, yeah. Or
y'all could just send y'all music to ashleynicolebooking@gmail.com. So Other than that, again, everybody have a good night. It's getting late. I'm late. I gotta go see Boo. So y'all have a good night. Be careful. Yeah, I got like 2 minutes. So everybody have a good night. I will see you guys next week here, 6 to 8, Tuesday night, WTMH Radio. Be safe.
Nobody but you. Don't want nobody but you, girl. They may want what they can have. They may want what they can have. I never disrespect what we have. No. They gon' lie and fabricate up some stories. We sit back and laugh cause we never worry. Cause we know the truth. Baby, we know the truth. Baby, we know the truth. Don't want nobody but you. Don't want nobody but you. Don't want nobody but you. Don't want nobody but you.